Turning now to the COVID crisis, Wisconsin reached another all-time high in daily cases. A judge upheld Governor Evers' mask order, but a different judge struck down the order limiting most public spaces to 25% of their occupancy. Both rulings now being appealed. The COVID-19 alternate care facility at State Fair Park opened last week. The facility has some 500 beds and is receiving patients. It will help Wisconsin hospitals who are at risk of being overrun with coronavirus patients. The Wisconsin National Guard has been called upon this year in a variety of ways to perform months of COVID-19 testing to help restore law and order after unrest in Kenosha, Madison, and Wauwatosa, and to fill in on election days when there weren't enough poll workers during the pandemic. So we're talking about all of this now with Major General Paul Knapp, the Adjutant General of the Wisconsin National Guard. You have a lot going on. We appreciate you being with us today, General. And so Miller Park will start opening COVID testing tomorrow. And I know that the National Guard is really phasing out of COVID-19 testing in Milwaukee. What will that transition look like?
So good morning, and thanks for having me on this morning. I'm excited to share some of the events and updates for the Wisconsin National Guard. In terms of testing, what we're doing is we're shifting our resources around the state. And so, as you know, we're going to be assisting the local community in Milwaukee to start up their site at Miller Park on Monday. What that's going to allow us to do is to move some of those resources around the state to have a really widespread coverage of the entire state.
So not only are you working with these COVID-19 testing sites, but you've also helped out with elections. What are you expecting to be doing for the November 3rd election?
Right. We're not sure yet for the November 3rd election. What we've done so far is we've assisted the Wisconsin Elections Commission with getting PPE and sanitizing materials out to all of the election locations. We've also done that in partnership with the Civil Air Patrol. I'd like to thank them as well. What we're waiting for is the final number from each of the polling places and what they're going to need in terms of staffing on election day. Once we find out what those staffing needs are, we're anticipating that this next week, then we'll determine what we need to support with the National Guard.
Right, the election really will be here before we know it. And in Kenosha, another job you had following the Jacob Blake shooting, and you had up to 2,000 National Guard members from 4 other states under your command. I'm curious, how unusual is that?
Well, in terms of states helping other states, it's not very unusual. Wisconsin has many times assisted other states, especially the southern states, in recovery after hurricanes. It's one of the things that we do quite often. In general, it's not unusual, but it is where it is unusual is Wisconsin hasn't traditionally been the recipient of that assistance. So it is one of the first times in recent memory that we have reached out to other states for assistance. In those states, there were 3 other states. It was Michigan, Alabama, and Arizona that came in to assist us with the civil disturbance in Kenosha.
And so you responded not only to Kenosha, but also to Madison and Wauwatosa for these protests and a potential unrest. There's a thought that just having the presence of something like the National Guard actually creates more tension of the in the community instead of less. How do you respond to that?
Well, that's a great question because we get it all the time, and it is one of the things that that we were concerned with during the earliest protests and the request for our assistance after the George Floyd incident. And one of the things that we found throughout the course of the summer and through most recently Wauwatosa is that actually the National Guard presence has tended to do just the opposite. It has actually, we've gotten the feeling that it has been more of a calming influence because our presence there is public safety, number one, and life safety. And at the end of the day, the National Guard, we're your neighbors, we're your friends, and our goal is just to keep everyone safe.
And with all these missions going on, has this done anything for your recruiting?
Well, it's interesting because early on, or I would say maybe perhaps midway through the summer, we were concerned about whether this was going to hurt recruiting and retention because Operations Tempo traditionally does affect those things. However, we're seeing a very similar time period right now that we saw after 9/11, where actually you saw a bit of an uptick in people who wanted to join the Wisconsin National Guard. I think they see what we're doing out there across all of these missions, whether it's COVID testing, running the call center, or helping with an isolation facility. All of these different missions that we've done across the summer have really brought great visibility to the importance of the Wisconsin National Guard, and I think that speaks well to future recruits.
General Knapp, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I also asked the general about the public response to the F-35s, the next generation of fighter jet coming to Truax Field in Madison. It's been a controversy in some Madison neighborhoods. You'll find that conversation on the upfront section of WISN.com. Coming up, why Governor Evers is on TV with a new ad.